You want a memory of it, but also you capturing perhaps your favourite bit of something.
But how do you know what your favourite bit is?
Well, yeah, but then you're also not really there whilst you're taking the video. When I went to go and see Tenacious D, I got a very small clip of Wonder Boy, the intro to which is fantastic. But when they did Wicked Game, I didn't want anything interrupting that. Annoyingly, I had dickheads sitting behind me like, oh my god, look at the video that they're doing, because it's them running across the beach in their pants.
Lovely, yes.
Like, oh my god, that's gross, I think they're going to play this song next. I think they're going to... Maybe if you shut the fuck up...
We could find out.
Everyone can find out.
Yeah.
You don't need to guess. There will have been a set list somewhere. And every guess you've had so far is wrong. So maybe
people just don't know how to behave outside anymore.
We're not on the. You're not watching the telly, and because we're in the big high-seated seats, it's not a place that you have to shout or should be shouting. Really, shut up. Let me watch.
Genuinely, since lockdowns, I think people don't know how to behave outside anymore, and like I've noticed this. Actually going to see live podcast recordings, quite a lot of people are just having fucking conversations at the live stream. It's like, you are not at your home doing chores. You're out in the fucking world.
Where people have paid to see this.
You've paid to see this.
Why would you pay to see this and talk and then not see it?
You can talk through the thing that's free in your own home. Like, why are you here? I don't understand.
No,
it's absolutely baffling.
Yeah. No, it annoys me because it's like when we went to... You didn't make it to Lord of the Rings because you
fucking died.
You had a dicky belly.
I had chundered in a cup.
But there were people just chatting away all through bits. There was a guy who was on his phone.
Oh my god!
And people around you can see that shit. So I was like, "Can you put your pissing phone away?" Because now... Oh, I'm just quietly looking at my phone. Yes, but you're also drawing everyone's eye to the fact you're on your phone.
Cinemas are really bad for people on their phone now. It's so annoying.
But they do... I think they do now have people who come in and are like, you fucking stop this now. Because I assume that it's more because of piracy opposed to social...
I think it's both.
Dignity? Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, because it is distracting. It does pull your eye. It does pull your eye away because everything else is black. You do this weird thing when you watch, especially in the cinema, when you watch a film, like you sort of, you can like cancel out everything that's around the frame.
You can do it just like in a room like this. If you really focus on one bit, you can make all the edge of your vision go dark. And
But if someone like phone pops up, that's the
you're immediately out of everything.
Yeah.
Which is why I like because there's places where like you can go to the cinema and have meals.
Yes.
And like bottles of Prosecco and stuff bought out.
Yeah.
I was like, that's... So I suppose almost like a cabaret type thing.
Yeah.
But no, I want to watch the film.
Yeah.
I don't care that Gladys is having a lovely time on her third bottle of Prosecco that she snuck in. Shut up. Watch the film.
Gladys is celebrating falling off the wagon.
Yeah, well, Gladys should do it quietly or in a park like the rest of us.
Gladys has never been capable of being quiet, and that's her charm.
Shouldn't be shouldn't be. I want to watch Poor Things, and Gladys is getting in the way.
Oh no, Gladys. Just learn how.
Shall we start?
Just learn how to fucking act. I would have faded up at some point during that because that was 4 minutes long.
Oh no!
Yeah. Just learn how to fucking act outside, I swear to God. And people just...
It's not act, it's behave. But just don't be...
Also, people are walking in the road. People are just walking into the road now. Because there was like a blissful 4-month period where you could just walk in the road and
particularly on Mill Road in Cambridge, because there was lockdown, so there were bugger all people, and then the bridge was shut, so there were bugger all cars. All the cars would park on the path because there were no people. All the people would walk on the road because there were no path. And those two states of being stopped, yet everyone continued to behave as if...
Laura thinks it's long COVID. Laura thinks it's long-term effects of COVID have just made everyone dumb.
Everyone a dick.
Yeah. Like everyone just incapable of thinking...
About anyone else.
About not even about anyone else, about the, like, if I walk in this road, I might get fucking run over thrice. one bike, two cars, but like...
Yeah, but to be fair, on Mill Road, that was kind of the case anyway.
Yeah, but you check. You have a fucking look first.
Yeah.
But people are just stepping out, and then like the cyclist slides into a car because they're trying not to get hit, so they hit the car.
People who just take a big step around people, but you're going into the road and you've not checked the road.
Can't, like...
There's a car going 30 miles an hour that you've just walked in front of, and you're just a wee little granny. You might be ready for this to end.
Yeah.
But think about that person's insurance.
And have you signed your house off to the next of kin, or are you just going to leave like a confusing paper trail and be a burden on the state?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to pull a question out?
Welcome to the Conversation Hat podcast.
I'm pissed off at everyone.
Two happy boys.
Happy boys, happy to be here.
Right.
Bloody took a while to get here. A tree on the line.
Oh, there was a tree on the line.
A tree on the line. Didn't have wheels, wasn't moving.
Even the trees are trying to...
End it all.
I was going to say, disrupt the traffic.
Long COVID and trees, man.
It's not just grannies in front of cars,
No, it's
trees in front of the train.
Tree train. Tree train! You good?
Who would win in a fight? Barney the dinosaur or Mr Blobby?
Okay.
Both have powers.
Oh.
Neither are allowed weapons. There's a lot to unpack in that one from Dan. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Dan, I think. Barney and
Mr Blobby.
Right. Shout out to Matt Heighton's Mr Blobby videos, just by the way.
Shout out to Matt Heighton.
Shout out to
Hope
Matt
you're doing
Heighton.
good, buddy.
Hey. Keep it up.
Keep raising that baby and meeting them hobbits.
Has he got a baby?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I still loved Matt Heighton in the pizza advert. Don't know if it was for Domino's Pizza, but it was for a pizza advert where he had a fetish to become a pizza.
Richard Soames is in a Ocado advert. No, not Ocado. I have two pieces of news. Adam Al-Janabi is in an Ocado advert. He has a beard now. Thing number two,
Awesome, cool.
Richard Soames is in another advert for... Hi, Adam. Could be cat food, or it could be... It's either cat food, Bonjela, or washing tablets.
He was in a dog food one years ago.
There was a new one, recently.
We've not had Richard Soames on the podcast.
No.
If you'd like to take a break from advertising work... Paul Foxcroft was in Brassic.
He was in Brassic. It was great.
Very bad teeth.
Yes.
I also saw
Your character, Paul.
I also saw a clip of Ed Gamble playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
Then went to... I then Googled it to try and find out what it was, where it was. Oh, bloody Paul Foxcroft. It was the Questing Time one. I was like,
Oh, what, the lockdown one with... that was my intro to Questing Time.
The comic relief.
I think.
Yeah. Haven't seen it, didn't know it.
Really
That's
good.
my plan for Sunday.
Yeah, it's really good. That was my intro to the whole thing.
I might have to get a McDonald's so I can pretend that I'm on my lunch break years ago when I would have McDonald's and watch Questing Time.
Still
in a basement.
Yeah, it's a good basement. Yes, before that we were talking about Matt Heighton, Dolmio, Barney versus Blobby.
Barney versus Blobby.
Yes. That's why I write things down.
What powers...
Yes, what are the powers?
I understand no weapons.
Fine.
Which I think, to be fair, is good, because I think that Blobby would have an advantage over Barney if they were allowed weapons, because of the opposable thumbs and the longer arms. He's got more reach, or killing distance, if he's got a weapon.
Well, yeah, but you could say that about, like, if you give Barney, like, an AK-47, he's got more
He's
reach.
not going to be able to point it very easily. With his little T-Rex arms.
Spray and pray.
You can't spray and pray against the blob.
Barney is a dinosaur, right?
Yep. Big purple.
So he has teeth.
Speaking dinosaur.
He's a dinosaur.
They might not be depicted, but I will assume that he has teeth.
Yeah. I'd assume they're retractable.
Sure.
Like Wolverine.
For the sake of this, sure.
Whereas Blobby isn't anything. He's just a blob. He's the boober to the Kiki of Barney's teeth.
He is the boober, but he is Mr Blobby.
So he's a dominatrix?
Oh, no, I was just like, he's... Like, there's all the other pigs, and then there's Mr Pig. He's the one in charge. He's the daddy. He's the daddy of all the pigs. Mr Blobby is the daddy of all blobs, which includes the blob, which you should run, not walk from.
Yeah, okay. But what are their powers? Is this powers that they're supposed to have through the TV shows that we know nothing about?
You not watch Barney the Dinosaur? No. I love you.
I know the song.
You love me. Barney has the power of family. Barney can call upon, I assume, just a small army of children.
Yeah, okay. Is that his power?
I reckon so. And
okay.
Also, he is a dinosaur.
Yes.
So
he'll fit in.
And all the dinosaurs died out 65 million years ago?
Well, apparently not all of them.
So Barney is 65 million years old.
So he's timeless.
So he is timeless. He's also purple, like Thanos.
And he's a dinosaur, so he could be a media executive. A media executive.
Okay.
Because they're all dinosaurs.
Okay. So Barney would have to have some sort of, like... I imagine Barney would have something along, like, did you watch the Care Bears?
Yeah.
Where they shot stuff out of his chest. I imagine he'd be like, love!
Okay.
And a beam would come out. Wow. And he'd have his little goblin children.
They're goblin children now.
I mean, they're under the thrall. The thralls of Barney.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So they probably look normal for the TV, but then when he needs, like, attack dogs, they go...
Like a sewer rat when you point a light in its eyes.
Sure. Or a possum.
Barney is... Blobby is chaos incarnate.
Now, things that I remember about Blobby is that he would just run on and, chaos, knock stuff over, shout, scream.
A hyped-up man with no field of vision in a very soft suit, sprinting forwards.
I imagine a lot of cocaine.
Mm-hmm. He's fueled by the blood of the man Noel Edmonds killed.
He also... Oh, I'm skipping over that. Took him years to get onto Deal or No Deal. Mr Blobby, I've also seen him paint paint with blobby paint. He paints just up and down, and it's pink with yellow spots.
Okay.
So he has some control over matter.
He can do like a live chroma key.
You'll have to explain.
So what they would, green screen.
Yes.
And you key out the green.
Right, yeah.
So he would have been painting green or blue.
Probably.
And then they just key it out, and it's the Blobby.
But then that means that means Blobby would be able to draw a tunnel on the side of a mountain, Looney Tunes style, and run into it.
Chaos incarnate. I really want to do, the old gaff of someone doing like a weather report, but they've wore a blue dress.
Yes.
So they're just a floating head. I want to do that, but with like a green morph suit. So it's just a floating suit. And then, like, the arms and head are, like, just invisible. Like, I wore the wrong...
Oh, no.
I completely forgot that my job is a weather report.
My wardrobe, I understand. So
joke's on me.
We'll get past this. Now, over to the weather. If you can see where my sleeve is pointing,
there's
Storm Z is coming down south.
There's high rainfall in where my head would be. Art is about inversion, Ben.
It's about swapping.
Yes.
It's about swapping.
I made it a longer word because I don't like my art to be accessible.
So Blobby is
chaos incarnate.
Chaos incarnate. So we've got chaos incarnate that can manipulate matter versus a timeless dinosaur with an army of feral children.
Okay. have. I'm so sorry.
And there's no weapons, because I was going to say, well, Blobby could just smack all the children with some sort of... But
Okay.
that would be a weapon.
I'm going somewhere and I'm sorry.
I don't like it when he apologises before he starts speaking.
Because I know it's bad. The children in Barney the Dinosaur and Barney, have they ever actually, in real life, killed someone?
Well, like the Power Rangers.
Only one of the Power Rangers. I just mean, like, have any of the children been murderers?
Well, this is an easy...
An easy Google.
Kids from Barney now. It popped up. Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
Mm,
She hasn't killed anyone that we know of. Selma Hayek in the movie.
BJ and Baby Bop.
Excuse me. I will not do that.
I don't know if I want...
Just add the word murder.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if I want to put kids from Barney...
Murdered.
Murder. Oh, Google AI is bullshit.
Google AI is awful. Stop it.
That's attacks, and that's something else. A new document. I don't want to click on the Daily Mail.
Don't do it, Ben.
I'm doing it. A new document. New document. Go away. I don't want to give. Reject all. I reject all of you, Daily Mail.
Wow, big.
The Curse of Barney. Eye-opening documentary lays bare the very dark secrets of iconic kids show, revealing how actors face threats and homophobic abuse, while housewife creators' family... What? Housewife creators' family was rocked by scandal, suicide, and even attempted murder.
Housewife, I think, is the name of another show.
Okay.
Housewife.
Oh,
Creators.
right, yes.
The creator of Housewife.
There was the I Hate Barney Secret Society.
Okay. But none of those, that entourage, as far as we can tell, they may have been subject to abuse at the hands of the production, which is awful, but they themselves weren't at any point.
A man was arrested for shooting his neighbour through the chest.
On the set?
As Barney became a worldwide sensation, the success of the show drove a wedge in the Leak family, culminating in a divorce, suicide, and Patrick's 2013 arrest for shooting his neighbour through the chest.
Who's Patrick?
I think that's the dude who made Barney.
Oh, but not one of the kids.
Oh, no. Instead of giving the name of Cheryl Leach, the Daily Mail just called her Housewife.
Great.
Instead of saying that she was the creator of Barney the Dinosaur, Housewife.
Brilliant.
Fuck you, Daily Mail.
Brilliant. Awful.
Fuck
awful
you
rag.
and all of the... Fuck you.
Wow, big. So what I'm getting at is none of Barney's immediate entourage are killers, right?
No, but the person who was in the suit for 10 years is currently working as a tantric sex guru.
That's the opposite of murder.
That's not... They've said that it's the most shocking revelation. I don't think it is. Man who worked somewhere for a decade now has different job.
It's like Harry Styles works in Tesco's. It's true. Right now he's working in Tesco's.
Who?
Harry Styles.
Is he?
Yeah, works in Tesco's.
Why?
Buddy.
Okay.
He loves the bags, he does. He earns,
Those are bags for life.
he earns those bags.
Oh, Barney does have teeth, but they're not sharp.
Oh,
They're flat man's teeth.
no, if that's like only one tooth per bit,
Oh, he's got just two
they're,
teeth.
they're like blades.
Ooh.
Right, like the side of a scimitar. Right, what I'm getting at is none of the children are murderers, so none of Barney's immediate enclave
No.
Or his retinue. Retinue's a good word.
Both are like pretty close to death.
In what way?
Like Barney's death has happened because of Barney.
Sure.
Mr Blobby was on Noel's house party, which was cancelled because the man died.
Well, no, what I'm saying is that, like, no one in Barney's retinue is a murderer.
No.
And even though Blobby only has one accomplice, that accomplice has killed a person.
But Barney has caused murder, suicide, and divorce simply from existing.
But not...
Barney warps the world around him.
Not against his enemies.
No, just indiscriminately.
Just indiscriminately, like at random, seemingly. Whereas Blobby's Noel's targeted attack.
I feel like it's going to be Blobby. I think Blobby wins because it is chaos incarnate.
It's unpredictable.
Whereas Barney may harness some chaos and has the little army. I think Blobby will be much harder to take down.
I think so. I think it's Blobby.
I think it's Blobby. I think Blobby would absorb into his blob all of the Barney and then just have more power.
There's your answer, Dan. It's Blobby.
It's Blobby.
Team Blob.
You do have reasons to fear him.
Oh, yeah. That's a slur, isn't it?
Is it? I think it's context. You got to say whatever's in your blob.
You'll be on the wrong side of history, you wait. Is it my turn or your turn?
Yours.
Wonderful. Gangsters wrap bodies in carpets. How would you hide a corpse? That's from Dell. No relation.
Thank you, Dell.
Dell.
Right, so we're talking gangsters as in suits and
Crips and Bloods.
Suits and trilbies opposed to gangsters with an A or...
The Crips and Bloods.
Okay.
Yeah, gangsters, like Italian mafiosa type dealies. They wrap the bodies in the carpets.
The proper ones.
Yes. What accent was that?
It was gangster.
Gangster.
I watched Legend for the first time recently.
Legend.
About the Cray twins.
Oh, yes.
Both played by Tom Hardy.
And that film has a cameo from Tom Hardy playing himself. One of those Crays is just Tom Hardy reacting to things as they happen on set.
Sure.
And the other one is one of or both Cray twins.
They look very good for dead men in their 60s.
I have a link to the Cray twins.
What, on your phone?
No, I'm not going to say this out loud.
All right, you tell me after the...
Tell you after.
Tell me after the recording. And
I've got 2 degrees of bacon.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
You can say this. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you can say it. It's in your head, not mine.
No. Moving on.
All right, tell us later. Yeah, that was good film.
Sorry, I really fucked it. Yes, okay. I've not seen it. I do like Tom.
It's very
Tom
good.
Thingy.
The way that you can have the same man standing next to him, like you forget the amount of work that must go for them to be standing next to each other, and the fact that I think it's Ronnie. Yes, I think it's Ronnie. Just Tom Hardy in a suit.
Great, yeah.
And then Reggie. So just Tom Hardy in a suit, speaking in his lovely sort of Cambridge accent.
Yes.
But with the still very well spoken. And then there's Reggie with his glasses. He talks a lot like that. What's the matter? We're having a shootout. A fucking shootout. And it's just... it's amazing to see because, like, I assumed that... Yes, Reggie did speak sort of like that, because otherwise that's a hell of a acting choice.
Yeah.
So here, I talk like this, a fucking rolling pin, you can make me a cake.
Brilliant,
Yeah,
right.
It's really good. What was the question again? Gangsters. Yeah, so they were gangsters.
That's true.
So that's the sort of gangsters we're thinking, the Cray twins, the mafia. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But in carpets, buried in the woods normally.
Buried in the woods, the carpets in the woods. I don't know where the carpets thing came from. Presumably, if you're at the country club and you shoot a guy in the head and he falls down, he's probably going to land on a carpet. So you're easy to just roll him up on the thing he's already on.
And that's how
there's blood splatter there as well. 2 birds, 1 stone.
That's also how you would move a carpet. You'd roll it up.
Roll it up.
So it would be that sort of shape. It'd be big
it's
enough.
not weird to see a carpet rolled up.
And then you can put another carpet down to cover any blood stuff.
And if you see a carpet rolled up, you don't necessarily assume there's a body in it. You might assume, oh, it's a very large carpet.
Yes. Except now, because of like Scooby-Doo and conversations like this,
yes.
You see someone... It's like when you see a man carrying flowers, you automatically think, oh, he's in trouble. Could just be buying flowers for someone that he likes, for himself. I like flowers, but there's a little bit of your brain going, I'm in trouble. Buddy. You're apologising for something. What have you done? What? What? Is that how you died?
That's how I apologise.
Yeah.
Sometimes I make a mistake on purpose. Nom.
Liam's relationship advice.
Just eat it. Don't be a fucking pussy, just eat it. Life's easier. Just fucking eat it.
Just go for it.
Eat it.
It's not that hard to find. It's up the top.
My advice for relationships is the same as my advice with large kebabs.
Just eat it.
Just fucking eat it.
Just go in.
Don't be a coward.
You get messy.
Stop it. Stop delaying the inevitable.
Go all over your face. Go on your fingers. That's a good sign. That means everyone's enjoying it.
Yeah. Put a towel down. Got a stiffy. All this talk of towels.
So yeah, now, because whenever you see a man with flowers, that's what you think. So whenever you see people moving a carpet, you imagine, they've probably got a body in there.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, like Simpsons, the mafia, I think, has several times. What's his name? Fat Tony's is always moving like. Always, you can't stop him. Always moving corpses in carpets. So, what would you do? How do you dispose of the body? Let's say there's been a bloodbath. Barney the dinosaur and Mr Blobby have had it out. One of them, we assume Barney is dead. How are we going to dispose of the body of Barney?
No, because that's harder. Getting rid of the body of Barney is harder than getting rid of the body of somebody else. Like a human person. Because my thing was going to be...
Let's choose a human.
My thing was going to be just like pop them on a bench in a park.
Bench in a park?
Hide in plain sight.
Oh, yeah.
You know, on a roller coaster at Alton Towers.
Oh, yes. You fall out? Oh, no, I suppose not.
Yeah, because of the gunk.
Yeah, there's something to that. You could put them in a phone box.
People would think they're having a wee.
Not if they're leaning against the glass and they have their hand holding the phone up.
I mean, they're mainly used as toilets now, aren't they?
Corpses?
Phone boxes.
Phone boxes, sure. Last time I was in a phone box, it was to film the phone box sketch.
Wow, and that's over 10 years old.
That's well over 10 years old, yeah. What else we got? How do you dispose of corpses? I would...
Incinerator at a hospital is a popular thing.
Yeah, but how do you get him in there?
Wheelchair.
Weekend at Bernie's, is it?
Gurney.
Weekend at Gurney.
Weekend at Gurney's.
I think you could just leave the body in the hospital Just somewhere. If you just don't go in the main entrance, there's plenty of ways to get.
They
out of
won't
hospital.
notice for weeks. Bloody underfunded NHS.
Yes.
Thank you, 14 years of Tory.
Yeah. Yeah. If you just like carry him in. Just in a I don't know, like just as if you're like walking someone with a limp. If you get two of you to like hold him up, walk him in through one of the side doors, go in through like a in an emergency area.
Not A&E.
Not A&E.
Like the visitor's entrance.
No, because that's a well-used entrance. I'm saying like the osteopaths at the side. Yeah. Or like the eye clinic.
I'm about to say go to the eye clinic because half the people there aren't going to be able to see anything.
I'm going to be able to see, Ben. Yeah, you take him through the eye clinic, and you just leave him on a bench or in a waiting room, and then piss off. And eventually he'll get where he needs to be. Hell, if he's been bad.
What if he's been good?
He wouldn't have died.
Oh. There's a story for you. There's a lesson.
Yeah.
Everyone. Be good, otherwise you'll die.
Like Fred Dibner. That's why Frankie Valli's still alive.
Because he's good.
Because of the goodness on his heart.
Oh.
Let him die. I'm going to say this every episode.
You are. Part of me, I don't wish death on many people, but I kind of hope that he died like before the first episode when you started talking about this came out.
Because that's the thing.
Not that these aren't all live.
Yes, because the thing is, I really want to go make like posters and badges for the Let Frankie Valli Die campaign. But the thing is, I really don't want Frankie Valli to ever actually see them. And the idea of him maybe getting tagged in them is the only thing that makes me think maybe don't do it. If he dies, I'm going to be like, hey, success. Let him die.
Oh, you keep that for your solo.
For my solo?
Work. Yeah.
Okay.
Dead.
No.
Dead.
I think hiding corpses in a hospital is great.
Yeah. Hide in plain sight.
Hide in plain sight. Or no, the hospital.
Yeah.
I can't think of a better one than the hospital.
Everybody's too busy.
Everyone's too busy. They're all going about their day trying to get their bits fixed.
There is security cameras though.
Oh no. Okay. Because I suppose
this is what you do. You get one of those green morph suits.
Oh my god.
And then you don't appear on the camera. Easy.
No, so you
done.
You're going to
It's just a weather map pushing someone.
I think yes, you would have to wear at least a hoodie or a fake beard or something just to like
or both.
Or both. They'll never suspect you if you're both.
Exactly.
Or you could grow your beard out and then just go normal. And they'll assume that you've put a beard on.
And then shave.
So the last thing they'll be looking for is a man
someone with a beard. There you go.
There you go.
You're welcome. That has been How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah.
That has been How to Get Away with Murder. You're welcome. Or sorry. Don't use this information for nefarious purposes.
The conversation does not condone any violent acts.
Or fly tipping in hospitals.
Or fly tipping in hospitals, unless it's Frankie Valli.
Or anywhere else. Don't fly tip. Use a bin.
Use a bin.
Animal.
Bananimal.
Jesus. Excuse me.
Because I was thinking gangsters killing people, they also do like the cement feet thing, but that's more of like
sleep with the fishes.
That's more of like a threat to kill people than it is like a.
It's a method of both murder and disposal.
Yes, but I think
the cement shoes.
Yeah, it's not if he's already dead. Like so you don't need to dispose of the corpse because it's already down there. Yes. Partying with the eels in Eel City. Have you seen The Descent? It's an Auntie Donna produced thing. It's quite good.
No, again, on the list.
Pretty weird. I'm into it.
It's with Big.
Big. Because you would have seen the Most Upsetting Guessing Game with Big.
Yes.
Yes. 'Twas upsetting.
Most.
Bon, where are you online?
Lom. I am on Instagram. Spike Pearson, Pierson. I'll probably stop spelling that at some point.
You won't.
But it will mean that everyone...
Ow!
Are you okay?
Oh.
Do you mind not hurting yourself during my outro?
Sure.
Just punch the table. Yep, you suck your finger. Think about what you've done.
Yeah.
I will stop spelling my name when people start spelling it correctly. Pierson. Holiday snaps, where I went around on holiday, and food and things, and Ben. Almost always Ben. Liam, where are you? Where's the podcast? How's your hand? Idiot.
My hand hurts. LT guitarist. I spend most of my time on Instagram. I am also doing YouTube content these days. I've recently started a show on the Stab Panda Music YouTube channel, @StabPanda. It's called I Have Been Forced to Create This Content Against My Will Because I'm a Product of Capitalism.
It's true, he is.
It's an okay show. The least good thing would be for this show to become popular, so don't watch it. It'd be a real shame if it took off. The podcast is @Convo Hat Podcast. Everywhere.
Yes, even there.
Especially Bebo. I have 2 titles.
Go on.
Sorry, my brain is melting.
Oh, no, I saw it.
The Body of Barney.
Ooh, like the body of Christ.
How to Get Away with Murder, brackets, you're welcome / sorry end, brackets.
The second one.
Okay.
Because it's fun.
It is fun.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for being
the
there.
Rambles.
Ramble.
Have a lovely day.
And
Or good night.
And eat it. Spin that thing. Hot tip.
Puh.